There's so many cases where some subtle clues were left in one movie leading to another. For instance, Boo from Monsters Inc. and the girl from Brave are the actual same person. You see drawings on her wall of Sully and everything in the movie. This one goes really deep, like deeper than your mom's pussy, so I hope. Yo, what the fuck is up? It's Prince Charming. Alright guys, today I got for you some crazy Disney conspiracies that are gonna completely fuck up your childhood. I'm sorry, if you think you have a childhood now, wait till you watch this video. Bye, childhood gone, it's fucking AWOL. Like, reading these just blew my mind. I don't know how I'm gonna watch another Disney movie the same way ever again. So make sure you smash that like button. Let's get 500 likes on this video. Subscribe and turn your post notifications on so you know every single time I post my videos. And comment right now, who's your favorite Disney character? I'm replying to all comments, so comment right now. Alright guys, let's get into this conspiracy theory. So the first one we got is that Jane from Tarzan is the granddaughter of Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Off the bat, they already look alike. They have similar facial features, you know, they look pretty similar. But the most striking feature is the fact that both of them can talk to animal-like people. So in Jane's case, it was Tarzan, he was kind of like an ape guy. And Belle's case was Beast, he was a beast guy, or sort of like that. But it only makes sense that people who are able to do something like that should be related to each other. And then it even goes deeper. If you go to Jane's campsite on Tarzan, she actually has some place in cups that resemble what is at the Beast Castle. This conspiracy theory just keeps going on and on. Jane from Tarzan, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, are they related? Let me know what you guys think. So the next one we got is that Frozen and Tarzan may have some resemblances. So Tarzan may be Anna and Elsa's brother. So one day the director of Frozen, Chris Buck, he revealed that Anna and Elsa's parents didn't actually die on the shipwreck. They actually washed up on an island with their newborn baby boy, built a tree house, and got eaten by leopards. Now does that strike a bell? That's pretty much the basis to Tarzan's parents. So it's safe to say that Tarzan and Anna and Elsa, they may be related. They may have some, you know, brother and sister thing going on. I don't know, that'd be pretty badass to see like a Tarzan Frozen like mashup. You know, you have like Tarzan and Elsa like team up to take on like a bigger foe. That'd be pretty badass. That needs to happen. If Disney, if you're watching this, make that happen. So the next one we got is Peter Pan. So this theory goes that Peter Pan is actually not a nice little fairy that guides you off to Neverland. He's actually the angel of death. And Neverland is real, but it's really heaven. And this theory actually makes sense because the original book Peter Pan was based off of. It states that when children die, Peter went a part of the way with them. So this only makes sense that he was guiding the children off to like the other side, considering that he can fly and he gives them the ability to fly, and he takes them to a remote place that he can only find that parents can't find. Also, the author's brother died at the age of 13, so in the mother's eyes, he never really grew up. He was always the same little boy. So this theory just goes all over the place. It's pretty crazy. Read more into it, guys. This is a pretty crazy theory. Peter Pan probably is the angel of death because who the fuck can fly? Like he lets children fly. Either he's on crack or he really is the angel of death. Those are the only two options there. Choose whichever one you want. Peter Pan on crack or Peter Pan being the angel of death. Whichever one sounds better to you. Up next, we got the Little Mermaid. So the theory on this one goes that the 7 sisters of King Triton actually represent the 7 seas. Most importantly, Ariel representing the Red Sea. This goes in because each sister has like a certain personality about them that will be most likely related to one of the seas. Ariel's mainly being, since she has red hair, she represents the Red Sea. Now whether or not this one's true or not, I do not know, guys. I don't know. It seems like a little bit of stretch to me, but it could be true because they are based on like sea gods. So this one may be very true, and I actually won't be surprised if they reveal it to be true. But let me know what you guys think, because shit, Ariel kind of bad. I'll dive in the Red Sea any day. Wouldn't I die if I try to go in the Red Sea? Is that why it's called the Red Sea? I don't know. So up next we got Pinocchio, and this one's pretty funny to me. Well, the theory goes that Dopey and Geppetto, I hope I said that right. If I totally fucked that up, I'm sorry guys. I've never seen Pinocchio. So Dopey and Geppetto are actually the same person. They're both kind, anxious, and clumsy. They share so many similarities. So many of y'all may think you just can't be a dwarf and then actually be a person, because that doesn't make sense. Well, Dopey was never actually a dwarf. He was actually just a young kid that the dwarfs found, and they just assumed he was a dwarf. But then they pretty much got annoyed by all his clumsiness and kicked him the fuck out. They kicked this nigga to the curb. So then he went to Italy and, you know, became Geppetto, or Geppetto. I don't know his name. That's the theory on him. I don't know about that one. Seems like kind of a stretch, but go ahead and let me know what y'all think. So this one's a depressing one. This one's gonna get you in your feelings like, damn. So Snow White, her Prince Charming, not me, but you know the real Prince Charming, he's actually the representation of death. That's why the kiss was the only thing that would wake her up. She wasn't actually waking up. She was actually passing over to the next realm. Because there's so many symbolism in this movie, you know, the white horses and all that. White horses being metaphors for death. That's why at the end of the movie, when Snow White's waving off to the dwarfs, she's never gonna see them again. That's why she's waving bye to them. Whether or not she knew she was dying or she was passing over is beyond me, but this one is a theory that I can actually get behind because all the symbolism in the movie, it seems pretty accurate. Okay, so this one's really sad, and it's about Walt Disney. So if you ever notice about all the Disney movies, many of the princesses or princes don't have mothers. This could probably be explained by Walt Disney losing his own mother. So when Walt Disney became successful, he bought a horse for his parents, but then a furnace leaked and accidentally killed his mother. So the theory goes that he felt responsible for his mother's death, so he never included a mother because he didn't want to think about her. That's actually kind of sad because you don't want to be like creating a story and have like a mother be a big role. It'll just bring past memories, be too emotional. It just wouldn't be good. So that's a sad theory. I hope that one's not true because that's just depressing, man. Like, Walt Disney, bro, you're amazing. You gave so many kids a childhood. So many kids. Like, even though like they stole half their shit, I still love Disney. They finesse half their shit. Y'all need to look into that. Copyright's a bitch. So for this one, we have the evil queen in Snow White and Mother Gothel in Tangled. So the way this theory goes is that they're actually the same person. They already look alike. They're both obsessed with pretty young things, and they try so hard to obtain beauty and youth that they go to like the extreme. Beauty and youth was the most important thing to them, and then they pretty much did horrible shit to maintain it or to get it back. So they both look alike, have the same mindset, both obsessed with the same thing. They have to be the same person. That's why the evil queen went after Snow White and Mother Gothel went after Rapunzel. So this theory can be very true. Let me know what you guys think. This one's Beauty and the Beast, and this one's about Gaston. But many of y'all know Belle was different from most Disney princesses. She wasn't the damsel in distress. She went out, she did her own shit. She was a real ass boss ass bitch. And also, this is the few Disney movies where there's actually a true death. So when Gaston died in Beauty and the Beast, it pretty much symbolized the end of simple-minded characters. You know, the female characters are usually into the looks and, oh, he's a prince, he's my Prince Charming. It pretty much tried to end it there. And then it brought way to more empowering characters, more strong female roles. Like, this was a boss ass bitch, Belle. She's my bitch. I would really like this one to be true. Like, I'm totally behind this one. This could be a good theory. Like, this is actually an empowering theory. And even totally makes sense because they don't have much deaths in Disney movies, and he actually died. They bodied this nigga. Damn. They said, bye, Gaston. See you later. And you not getting your last paycheck either, nigga. We mailing it to your house. I gotta love Disney. Beauty and the Beast. This one's about Belle. So Belle's favorite book seems to be Aladdin. So in the movie, she's describing her book and she describes it as far off places, sword fights, magic spells, and a prince in disguise. Is that not ringing little bells to you? What exactly does that sound like to you? Of course, it sounds like Aladdin. This goes into the whole like Disney worlds crossing over, how they're intertwined and everything. Because magic spells, sword fights, a prince in disguise, that's screaming Aladdin. And of course, since they're both Disney, this conspiracy theory is very much plausible. So this one's gonna be about Aladdin, and this one's kind of a twist. So the theory goes that Jafar is actually the hero. He's actually not the villain that we all thought him to be. So the reason why Jafar was trying to be the Sultan was because he pretty much was the best at the job. The original Sultan pretty much sucked at his job. Aladdin was a false hero and he was tricking people, so he had to get rid of him. Jafar was actually trying to solve real problems like poverty and homelessness and feeding the homeless. Whether this one is true or not is pretty much a stretch. I don't think Jafar is a hero because look at that damn goatee. The heroes do not have a goatee like that, especially that mustache. That's that villain mustache. Ain't nobody who on your side is gonna have a cut like that. On me. Now we got a little dark, creepy conspiracy theory. So this one's about the Emperor's New Groove. So when Cusco turns into a llama, he's able to speak because animals who were once humans can speak. So once he turns into a llama, he hears a fly get trapped in a spider's web and is calling for help. So you remember how I just said that only animals that used to be humans can speak? So basically the fly that was crying out for help must have been a human before. And then the spider that also eats the fly can also speak. So pretty much we're looking at a creepy, crazy form of cannibalism. And this is possible because if Yzma can turn Cusco into a llama, she can definitely and must have turned other people into other animals. For all we know, half the animals out in that world can be possible once humans. So a conspiracy theory like this is very much plausible. But if I had to turn into an animal, shit, I'll have to be a horse. Y'all know exactly why. Y'all know exactly why. Don't look at me like that. I'm Prince Charming. You know, I gotta keep my reputation. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible. Ignore everything I just said. And to end it all off is the Pixar theory. This one's a big one. So the theory goes is that many movies are actually intertwined and connected, and in fact, all of them are. There's so many cases where some subtle clues were left in one movie leading to another. For instance, Boo from Monsters Inc. and the girl from Brave are the actual same person. You see drawings on her wall of Sully and everything in the movie. This one goes really deep, like deeper than your mom's pussy. So I hope you guys like go and investigate this one, because this one's a banger. If y'all are into conspiracy theories, this one will blow your fucking mind. But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button. Let's get 500 likes on this video. Subscribe to your post notifications so I know every single time I post. It's Prince Charming, bitch. Catch you guys next time.